With over 3,700 species of snakes in diverse environments all over the world, it's no surprise they come in all sorts of stunningly beautiful colors and patterns. Some snakes develop vibrant colors to blend in the rainforest or forest floor, while others have bright colors and patterns as a warning to possible predators. And if you too think we spend a little too much time fearing these slithering creatures instead of admiring their natural beauty, then stick around, because today we're bringing you the most beautiful snakes in the world. Without further ado, let's take an up-close look at the most beautiful, colorful, vivid, unique, and overall unforgettable snakes in the world. Number 14. Eyelash Viper. Even more so than the green tree python, the eyelash viper comes in a variety of colorations, including green, golden, yellow, red, brown, and gray, just to name a few. They can be of solid color or even feature patterning, which can include the colors black, yellow, peach, and red. But like a pretty girl with batting eyes, this snake's uncommon beauty comes from its massive eyelashes, which are actually scales that stand out above its eyes. Because these snakes are as venomous as they are beautiful, it's best to admire those eyelashes from a safe distance. Luckily though, this viper usually avoids interactions with people, striking only if threatened. Number 13. Haired African Bush Viper. These dragon-like spiny-scaled venomous snakes are relatively small and get their name from the keeled scales on their bodies. They prefer climbing in trees for most of their day, but will venture onto the ground for food pretty regularly. Their venom is neurotoxic, which means it can cause organ hemorrhaging, but toxicity levels vary with each individual snake. What these tiny 21-inch reptiles lack in size, they make up for with beautiful scales that are longest at the head and slowly diminish in size as they go down their backs. Number 12. Blue Malaysian Coral Snake. This blue snake, found in Malaysia, Cambodia, Singapore, Indonesia, and Thailand, uses its beautifully colored body to repel predators by turning over and showing its red underbelly, as well as using its red tail as a decoy for its head. This version allows it to strike with its venomous fangs while its tail is being attacked. These guys can grow up to 5 feet long and live mostly on a diet of other snakes, including their own species. They're fairly timid during the day, but it's at night when these cannibals become active and can be fairly aggressive. Number 11. Asian Vine Snake. This extraordinary geometric pattern unmistakably belongs to the Asian vine snake. When going about its day, the snake has what looks like a very slender, almost all-green body. But when it feels threatened, the Asian vine snake expands, revealing the blacks and whites between its green scales, which highlights its beautiful pattern. The Asian vine snake is only mildly venomous and lives in trees, where it blends well with its backdrop. But that's not its only defense mechanism. When sensing danger, vine snakes remain motionless, but if there's a breeze, they'll sway back and forth along with the foliage to add even more to their camouflage. Number 10. Emerald Tree Boa. These beauties average around 6 feet in length but can grow up to 9 feet long and are mainly found in South America, especially along the Amazon River. The emerald tree boa's slow metabolism allows it to go several months between meals. When they do feed, it's mainly on small mammals, but they occasionally consume birds, lizards, and frogs too. These non-venomous, yellow-eyed snakes have beautiful green skin with white pigmentation that allows them to blend in with their environment and, although they're a completely different species, are often confused with the similar green tree python. Number 9. Brazilian Rainbow Snake. The Brazilian rainbow boa is one of nature's most beautiful snakes. These boas already have an attractive reddish-brown coloring with large black rings down their backs, which is only enhanced by their iridescent skin. Tiny ridges on their scales act as prisms, which refract light and create a glowing rainbow-colored effect, hence the name given to them. This standout reptile is found mainly in the Amazon basin, where it feeds mostly on small rodents and birds, but may also eat amphibians like frogs and lizards. It's a mid-sized snake averaging about 5 feet, though occasionally reaching 7 feet or more. Number 8. Morelia boeleni python. This non-venomous snake, endemic to the mountains of New Guinea, is truly one of a kind. Upon first inspection, the Morelia boeleni appears to be just black and white pattern, but in just the right light, the black scales take on an iridescent sheen. giving this python an amazing oily coloration reminiscent of holographic metals. The boeleni is highly desired by private keepers due to its beauty, but is also exceptionally rare to find, as you'd expect from a shiny snake. Many specific strategies have been employed to attempt to get these rare snakes to breed, but captive breeding is still exceedingly rare, and the conditions needed are unclear. Number 7. Leucistic Texas Rat Snake. The Leucistic Texas rat snake is a non-venomous colubrid found primarily in Texas. I wonder if that has anything to do with why it was named what it was. The leucistic part means they have reduced pigmentation of all skin pigments, which is different from albinism, in which only melanin is reduced. Unlike albinos, animals characterized by leucism don't have altered eye color. Growing to lengths of over 6 feet, the Leucistic Texas rat snake has a healthy appetite and consumes plenty of rodents and birds, as well as frogs and lizards. They're quick to bite if handled, but their bite is mostly harmless. Number 6. Eastern Coral Snake. This iconic snake, with its rounded head and red, yellow, and black bands, is famous as much for its potent venom as for its beautiful coloration. Red and yellow, kill a fellow. Red and black, a friend of Jack, is one of several rhymes that have been penned to distinguish the eastern coral from similarly patterned, non-venomous copycats, such as the scarlet king snake. You probably wouldn't guess it from their appearance, but these guys are close relatives of some of the most venomous snakes like the cobra, mamba, and sea snake. You ought to be careful when walking in the southeastern United States wilderness, as these guys live unnoticed in wooded, sandy, and marshy areas and spend most of their lives burrowed underground or in leaf piles. Number 5. San Francisco Garter Snake. If you're looking to add possibly the most beautiful snake to your collection that isn't really venomous or dangerous, you should seriously consider the gorgeous San Francisco Garter Snake. The garter snake does produce a mild neurotoxin that it distributes when chewing its prey, but a bite from one of these colorful guys will only produce a slight swelling and irritation that has no lasting effect on us humans. While it's considered California's most beautiful snake, it's also the rarest due to people collecting them illegally for their unique coloration. Its body is a vibrant turquoise with black and red orange stripes running vertically down what's usually a 30-inch spine. Number 4. Red Milk Snake. While it may look a lot like the beautiful coral snake, the red milk snake is a non-venomous species, fooling predators into mistaking the harmless snake for its deadlier doppelganger. Red milk snakes can be found all over North and South America and can reach a maximum length of almost 5 feet, but most of them are smaller, sometimes reaching no more than 20 inches in adulthood. They got their name from an urban myth stating they would suck milk from a cow's udder. It's likely the myth came out of their abundant presence in barns where a bounty of rodents was available for feeding. Number 3. Paradise Flying Snake. A flying snake is many an ophidiophobe's worst nightmare. Don't worry though, these snakes don't so much fly rather than glide short distances from tree to tree. Still, the Paradise Flying Snake zooming overhead is a truly incredible sight, not only for the unique way the species flattens its body to make itself lighter and more aerodynamic, but also thanks to its gorgeous, vivid coloration. There are several different species within the Chrysopelea genus of flying snakes, but the Paradise Tree variety is the most beautiful by far. Its scale patterning varies from individual to individual. Typically, though, this snake has a spotted appearance with alternating colors of green, orange, yellow, and red. The snake's head typically has horizontal striping in addition to the tiny spots. Number 2. Rhinoceros Viper. The rhinoceros viper is a species of viper that's native to the central areas of Africa. They generally grow to lengths of around 3 to 4 feet. The rhinoceros viper is known for its stunning appearance and is easily identifiable by horns on the tip of its nose. They're often also referred to as the butterfly viper or the river jack. This short yet heavy-bodied snake is both colorful and gorgeously patterned. It has ornate bluish-green diamond and hourglass-shaped markings running down the length of its brown and olive-green body. That brings us to our number 1 pick, the king cobra. The king cobra's beautiful body is covered with glistening scales that almost look polished and vary in color and patterning, depending on its location and habitat. Its back may range from tan to brown to black to olive green, and its belly from cream-colored to a pale yellow. When it comes to big snakes, people generally think of boa constrictors and anacondas, But the king cobra is actually the world's longest venomous snake, and while it can't quite keep up with an anaconda, the longest king cobra has reached an impressive 18 feet, although they usually average out at around 12. Large as they may be, king cobras are still known for their agility and are considered the most dangerous Asiatic snake, and perhaps also the most beautiful? We'll let you decide that one for yourself. Did you know king cobras exist in some colors other than black? In this video, you'll see a red king cobra, which is very rare. It can also be found in leucistic white color due to albinism, but these red, yellow, and golden variations are very rare and are one in millions. For now, that's it for the most beautiful snakes in the world. Do you agree with our list, or did we miss out on a particular snake? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and you should definitely check out our video on your screen now.